Is that poop or is that chocolate? Could be either.
Alexis Sunshine 83, it's always sunny here.
Hey Sunshiners, Alexis Sunshine 83 right here. So I have not been to the thrift store in 3 weeks because my last Thrift With Me was pre-filmed and then I got sick and then I fell down the stairs and blah blah blah. I figured now that I'm starting to feel a little bit better, it was time to go to my favorite place, which is the thrift store. Today I actually have a theme for this Thrift With Me. As you all probably already know, because I never shut up about it, I love 90s fashion. I get so much inspiration from 90s fashion. Definitely during 2018, 2019 was probably like the most like 90s fashion inspiration clothing I was wearing, but it was mainly like denim, but I was very much focused on 90s fashion, and you know, my style has changed here and there. I feel like especially lately, I've been kind of going back to that style, and I mean, even what I'm wearing right now, it's very much inspired by 90s fashion. And I had seen this video from Haley where she went to the thrift store to thrift specifically 90s fashion trends, and I was like, wait, why haven't I done that? Obviously, when I go thrifting, I think naturally I'm looking for kind of 90s inspiration like type of clothing already, but I've never done like a dedicated one. And so I created an entire 90s fashion inspiration Pinterest board. You have 90210, a little bit of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, friends Elaine. Elaine is literally my fashion icon. I'm at the Savers in Lakewood, which I haven't been since December. It's one of my favorite Savers, I will say, in Southern California. It opened in December, so it's quite new, and yeah, they are about to open, so let's see what we can find. I mean, I don't need another denim vest, but like, I would like to find another denim vest. You know, it just makes sense for the video to find it, hopefully, maybe. I just realized that I have been filming without any audio. I forgot to turn on my microphone, so I'm in the tops. I honestly forgot how huge it is at this thrift store. When it comes to the 90s fashion, like, I guess some baby tees in a way, when I think of like Rachel Green, and then again, button-ups, collars. I'm not really into polos, so I'm not gonna be looking at that, but I had found these 2 tops that just really remind me of this outfit that Rachel wears, but like they're red, and I feel like I would wear them. I probably would wear more this one just because of the length, but I'm just gonna put them both in my cart for now. Gonna try not to get sidetracked, but you all know me. Oh, this little like ribbed top, originally from Uniqlo, has no stains. I mean, there were a lot of basics in 90s fashion. Well, there's basics always, because they're basic clothing pieces, of course. They're gonna be styled like forever. I feel like this is kind of one of the basics I was talking about. It's this ribbed kind of sweater short sleeve top. And I feel like this with like suit pants, black suit pants, and then some sneakers kind of reminds me of like the 90s minimalism. I don't really need this, so I am gonna leave it. I don't know why I love 90s fashion. Maybe it's because also I feel like in the 2010s or like 2013 on Tumblr, like kind of 90s fashion was starting to become kind of trendy again, or it's because I was born in the 90s, but like halfway through the 90s, so I wasn't really aware of the 90s. I'm curious what your favorite kind of like time in fashion is. I was gonna like say, like, I don't know if it's because I was born in the 90s I like 90s fashion, because I think of everyone that was born in the 2000s, like Gen Z, that then are very into Y2K, and maybe like that's why, but also other people are into like the 70s. That, you know, it's not based on necessarily when you were born, but I remember in 2018 when I was very, very into 90s fashion, specifically denim, I would get comments of people being like, oh God, you like brought high-rise back, or like I used to wear that in high school, and I just thought that was really cool. And it's interesting that then millennials are doing that with Gen Z, where it's like, oh my God, I wore capris in middle school or elementary school, that type of thing. Not really 90s, but an interesting time in fashion. And I feel like there's so many people I know that would absolutely kill it in this. I'm just not one of those people. There were a lot of button-ups that were tied, like a lot. And I'm just not a lover of the like front tie button up personally. Also a lot of stripes. I did see a lot of stripes, more like tank tops. This is like a ribbed, just normal top, so I'm gonna leave it. I honestly think it is pretty fun when trends come back, mainly because then a lot of them have been donated. So like stuff from the 90s has been donated, stuff from the 2000s, 2010s, blah, 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 have been donated. So they're just kind of sitting at the thrift store. So when it becomes a trend again, like people will buy it, and I just think that's cool. And every single like era of fashion has been inspired by a different time in fashion as well. Like 90s fashion is inspired by a different time in fashion. It's just that it takes those trends and just updates it, and maybe you just style it in a different way than how you would have styled it during that time, and kind of gives, again, new life and gives you a new way to style that piece. Okay, I feel like this kind of gives me like, there were a lot of more tighter button-ups, but I feel like the colors, I don't know, we'll just put it in my cart. I do also see some like 3/4 length tops in kind of my inspo photos as well. If this was a different color, I feel like this type of style could be styled in a like 90s fashion way. It's from Liz Claiborne. I don't know, like the turtleneck short sleeve and like tucked into some mom jeans, some nice rigid, good quality denim. Okay, this is a really cool leather jacket, Ohio State, which is funny because I thrifted in my last thrift with me an Ohio State crew neck because my stepmom is from Ohio. Definitely really cool. Could be like 90s, but I'm not really looking at thrifting jackets today because I think I'm already good on jackets, and I feel like they already lean a little bit more like 90s anyway, but very cool. If it had something in the back, I think I would be willing. I would be like, oh, okay, this is gonna be a tough decision not to get it, but because it's just on the front, it's okay. As I was going over to the Ohio State jacket, because I was like, I have to go over there and at least like film it, I'd found this top. I don't really like the glitter, but the neckline is definitely what I am looking for, so I'll have to go into the tank tops. It's just like this kind of like itchy, sparkly material, so I'm not obsessed with that, but I just want to show it, that the silhouette is what I'm looking for. But I have gotten distracted in the short section. I have my measuring tape to see, you know, if we do find anything, if it would fit or not. It is pretty, I mean, finding shorts that fit at the thrift store is like, you know, a rare thing. They're saying that these are Bermuda shorts, as if. These almost look like short shorts. I don't know. I feel like we've all kind of forgotten what Bermuda shorts and like long shorts because of the whole like jort trend thing. Jorts are just jean shorts, but they had gotten a new meaning because of what they were being advertised as, which was like a really long, almost like capri denim short, but like really loose, low rise, all that jazz. They're kind of like loose Bermuda shorts, really. Anyway, oh man, okay, if this was in a different size, I have been looking for stripe overalls for such a long time, but not really the size I'm looking for. I will say they have a great denim section here. I will not be getting any jeans. I won't get any jeans, but I will go over there. Yes, I will. These are perfect. I cannot believe I found them. I'm just not obsessed with the color. They're originally from Eddie Bauer. Like, these are the shorts. These are the shorts I'm talking about. Like, is the color terrible? Would the color look good on me? It's just really, really bright. I don't know. I'm gonna hold on to them. You also kind of have the short shorts, like the distressed short shorts of like 90s grunge, which I already have some like denim distressed short shorts that are high rise, but technically that could also be part of it. When I was in the shorts, I found the perfect blue denim shorts, but they were not my size, alas. So back to tops. I mean, this is cute. Not really what I'm looking for. Not kind of like bad quality, but it's cute. A lot of the photos in my inspiration, I didn't realize, were like very much fall leaning, especially the more like Phoebe Buffay. It just leans more fall and like layering, darker colors, that type of thing. Okay, it's technically like kind of a denim vest. It's like a vest button up. I don't really like the like charcoal acid wash though. It took me forever to figure out where the button-ups were. Obviously, we're going into summer, so they don't really have long sleeve button-ups, and the short sleeve button-ups are just one rack, and I finally found it. Because I just feel like people wore so many button-ups, or at least like the photos I saw. I don't think necessarily 90s. This could be really great during the summer. I don't know, we'll hold on to it. This is not 90s, but it's just a very fun button-up. Like, look at that. Probably the biggest thing I'm trying to look for are denim button-ups. Like, I've talked about it so many times. I just would love to find a good thick denim button-up short sleeve. Basically this, but a little bit better quality. This is kind of just like a little bit too thin. This is too kind of floral, I think, for what I'm looking for. This was a button-up. I think it would be perfect because the design, like the pattern and everything, I feel like with a denim maxi skirt would have been very cute. Ooh, okay, wait, this could work. Kind of reminds me of like Whimsy Goth. It's this floral sheer. I'll hold on to it. I do own a good amount of skirts that I already feel give off a 90s inspired look, but since I was here, I just kind of wanted to see what they did have. I was hoping maybe I could find some 90s inspired florals or even like a maxi plaid skirt. This plaid skirt was just not the right size, and also I was hoping maybe I could find a maxi denim skirt and like a lighter wash, but most of the stuff that they had was either not the right size or not the right fit or just made with a material I didn't love. So I just moved on over to dresses because I think that was definitely a big thing on my thrift wish list for this video, and I'd found this purple floral dress that I was pretty tempted on, so I did put it into my cart because I felt it could give some like 90s inspo, but most of the dresses obviously were more like summery dresses, but I wanted to go through every single one. This one I was also a little tempted by because I feel with the pattern and some like Doc Martens and even some tights, I don't know if that would be 90s, but you kind of see where my head was at. This baby doll dress I also thought was very cute, and so I put it in the cart. I was also obviously trying to find brands that were maybe more vintage, and I ended up finding this floral dress. At first I didn't know like the brand or the material, and I was like, I don't know, but once I picked it up I was like, wait, this could be a contender. From there, I just, again, kept going through every single thing. I went to the summer dresses, the formal dresses, and I ended up finding this dress, which I can't decide if I like or not. I think I liked it, but they had it in a section where they put a lot of like pajama dresses. Maybe they've learned that silly people like me like to wear pajamas as casual wear. Once I was done in the dresses, I went over to the jackets. Obviously my thrift stores are kind of moving on over to summer fashion, so there wasn't anything too heavy. And again, kind of similar with the skirts, I do feel I already own jackets that kind of fit the inspo, but again, I was here, might as well take a look. I then went into the vest, and I did not find anything, which is honestly good because I'm good on vests and like denim vests. I think again, I already own a lot of pieces that naturally kind of fit the 90s fashion inspo. I have gone through the store multiple times and I feel good with what's in my cart and to start going through it. I'm not going to try on everything just because trying on and like putting on clothes is still a little bit like difficult, but there are a couple where I feel like it's worth it just to like see what it looks like. First up is this dress from Impressions, California. Like the only thing that's getting me are the colors. I'm just not obsessed with the tones of it, but I feel the silhouette is definitely what we were looking for. Both of these dresses have the same silhouette, and I just feel like they're amazing, but they kind of have a little bit more of a drop waist, which I'm not obsessed with. But is that poop or is that chocolate? Could be either. This is just such a find. It has pearl buttons, which I feel like makes it seem a little bit dressier, but no, I have to get this. I really do. This one, I am not in love necessarily with the color. It has shoulder pads, which is always a fun time. They kind of feel like they've kind of disintegrated a bit, but it's like this baby doll silhouette, which I think is pretty amazing. Definitely gonna be short, but I feel like this, again, perfectly is in line. It's originally from Elise with a paper tag. The material is almost like chiffon. The neckline is a little bit wobbly, so I think I may leave this one just for like the integrity of it. I'm not obsessed with the actual fit, but I feel like this is such a find. I had first picked up this dress, and now looking at the other ones, I'm like, this does not even compare. This is a no. I am a little gutted that I didn't really find any plaid. Well, I did find a plaid piece, but it's not really in line with what we're looking for, so I'll get to it a little bit later. But I did find these plaid-ish pants originally from Urban Outfitters. I don't know about the color. It's kind of feeling like 70s versus 90s, but with a plaid pant, especially like a wide leg with a denim vest, I feel can go more in line. I don't know about the colors though. It has like orange in it. This is maybe a piece where I like it, but if it was different colors, it would be 100%. I did see a lot of like the cami type of tops, especially like almost the pajama, you know, I think of like a slip dress and these types of tops. This color is really not doing it for me, but I just really loved the tie part. I didn't see many button-ups that were what I was looking for, but I found this one, and I think it does work. I just don't think it's really my personal style. I went into the men's button-ups to see if maybe they would have a denim button-up. This was kind of the only one I really liked, but I'm still not obsessed with it though. So I think my search for the perfect denim button-up is still underway. This one, I just feel like, again, it's just so thin. I'm gonna take this to the mirror, but I feel like this would align, and I think this would be a piece I would rewear. What was I thinking? What was I thinking putting this in my cart? I don't think this really fits in with the button-up I was looking for this video, but I feel like it may be a really great button-up for summertime for me personally, so I may take it over to the mirror just to kind of see what it looks like. I just really love the silhouette of this, and I feel like it is very 90s. This one's kind of that very thin denim type of button-up. It's fine. I already have denim vest that I prefer, so I'm gonna leave it. Again, this beautiful, beautiful top. I feel like it is perfect for 90s fashion, just not something I would actually wear, but again, just wanted to show it. These shorts, oh, I just like, they're so yellow. They would fit me perfectly. I may actually put it on under my skirt over at the mirror. If I don't get it, it's just because the color is too intense and I want to thrift something that I'm gonna wear. Because of everything I've already kind of picked out, these, like, yes, I would wear this, but I also have so many other baby tees that I can wear. This was like, okay, if I can't find anything, I found these. And I feel like with what's in my cart, like, I definitely did well where I don't think I like need it. As always, I have no idea what I'm actually gonna thrift, so I'm probably gonna take 30 minutes over at the mirror and then decide. But I feel like for what my plan and like hope was for this video, I think I did it. So I feel like this is a success no matter what I end up getting or not getting, but I will check back in with you once I check out. I have my bag of goods and I'm really excited to properly try on all this stuff. There is one piece that I ended up thrifting that I'm a little not sure about what the fit is gonna be like. I thought it was a little bit longer, but as I was checking out, I was like, oh, this may be more like a top, and so I'm not sure what I'm gonna put with it. Yeah, there may be a little bit of a risky one, but anyway, I am gonna head home, wash everything, and then tomorrow show you all what I ended up getting. It is now the next day. I just filmed the try on portion with all these pieces, and after like properly trying them on, I'm even more excited because I'm just gonna say it. I think I really stuck to the 90s trend kind of goal with this video. I mean, I don't know how perfectly accurate it is to 90s fashion. There are just so many good pieces and pieces that I maybe wouldn't have found if I wasn't kind of searching specifically for my list. And we're just gonna get right into it with my very favorite piece that I got. It was $8.49 and it's originally from the brand Extraordinary. And I mean, this is the dream floral 90s dress. It's a little bit like a midi, but it kind of just hits me perfectly on my leg. Everything about it I'm obsessed with. Like I don't even have too much to say about it because I'm just obsessed with it. Look at this neckline. Are you kidding me? There also is this little kind of like puff sleeve, but there isn't a shoulder pad. Instead, it's this fabric that's pleated to kind of just give off a little bit have a puff sleeve. Like, I can't believe I found this. This next one I also feel is pretty perfect with what I was looking for. It is this sheer kind of cardigan with this floral detailing. As you can see, it's kind of like this velvet material as well. It was $5.99 and it really reminds me of kind of Sabrina the Teenage Witch in the earlier seasons. There were a lot of kind of darker tones, velvets, and I think one thing I found is with 90s fashion, there was layering, specifically the kind of inspiration photos I had pinned. There was layering, but not too much layering. I think for myself, I always get kind of down on myself that I don't have more interesting outfits because I don't layer too much compared to, say, like the Pinterest girlies. And anytime I do try to layer too much and again try to make an outfit more interesting, I feel like I'm cosplaying, like, and I just don't feel like myself. Whereas with doing this video and kind of looking at all this inspiration, I feel like it's kind of helped me connect to a style that I really love and that makes me feel very comfortable. And this is a piece that I 100% will be wearing all the time. Like even during summertime, well, not in August, definitely not in August, but kind of right now, and then especially fall time. Could you imagine even just this under a denim jacket as well? I don't know, there's just so many different styling options with it. Like I mentioned after I checked out, there is one piece that is a little bit risky. I wasn't able to properly try it on. I had tried on the shorts like I had kind of shown, and even like trying those on definitely hurt my back. My back was feeling very sensitive after filming that thrift with me, and I just couldn't figure out how to try on this dress without hurting my back and also like maneuvering and all of that. So I decided to just take the risk. Although I had my measuring tape, I could have measured it. Yeah, I think because in my head I was like, well, you don't know even with measuring how it's actually gonna look once you have it on. But it is this beautiful floral blue dress. It was $7.89. It's originally from Buyer 2, California, and this is like such a 90s style dress. I love everything about this dress except for the length. It is very short. I cannot wear it as a dress. Like my butt is out. I styled it just on top of a black skirt, and I don't know, the styling wasn't really in love with it. I think this could be a good contender with putting with jeans, almost kind of like a dress jeans look, similar to my Pinterest outfit video where I kind of had done that, but not really. The dress I had used to style on top of jeans was a little bit too long, whereas I feel like this one would maybe be perfect because it's kind of giving like a baby doll tunic silhouette. So I'll have to play around with it. The last piece I thrifted has nothing to do with 90s fashion. It just was really cute and I wanted it, so I bought it. It was $10 and it's originally from Zara. It's just this baby doll plaid top. I have been really leaning towards these baby doll style, kind of almost a loose peplum top, just for comfortability wise. There's just, especially with summer coming up, I'm like, I need stuff that's loose but still cute, and this is literally that. I think I can also layer it really well for the colder months as well. There's so much versatility with it, and so that's kind of why I felt justified to buy it. Also, I really like the back. It has these ties, kind of similar to the Ghani style tops, but just in the back, and I think that's just really adorable. Alrighty, that was everything I ended up thrifting at the thrift store. You'll have to let me know how I did in regards to trying to thrift 90s fashion trends. Like I said, there were pieces there that maybe fit the 90s fashion trends, but it just either wasn't the colors I would wear or the fit that I would wear. Oh my gosh, like those yellow shorts, they were so perfect, but that yellow, I just knew. I feel okay that I left them, and whoever, you know, loves that color is gonna find those and be so excited. I thought about buying them and dyeing them, but also what if I ruined them? Again, it's better that I just left them for somebody else. If you like thrifting and secondhand fashion, then make sure to subscribe right down below and hit that little bell to be notified every time I make a new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which is alexsunshine83. I will see you in my next video, and I hope you have a super sunny day. Bye!